Yo, what up? It's Raphael here with NBA Draft Junkies. I have an announcement for you today. Maybe, some may like it, some may not. But if you listen to my podcast or you follow me on Twitter, then you've heard the news already. But I wanted to announce to my YouTube subscribers because, YouTube has played a big role in everything I've done with this whole NBA draft space. But I wanted to announce that I have merged with Chad Ford, and I'll be working as a director of scouting for Chad Ford's NBA Big Board. And I'm thankful for the opportunity. Chad is someone that I've respected for a long time, even back when he worked for ESPN, and I was one of the people that was subscribing to his draft content. So I don't take it lightly. I'm definitely thankful for the opportunity. He had plenty of people that he could have reached out to, but he reached out to me, and it was just me and Chad. And so he started NBA Big Board. I want to say about a little more than a year ago, he was doing it solo. Then he reached out to me and hired me as the director of scouting. Again, thankful for the opportunity. So the big question a lot of people have been asking me is, what's up with NBA Draft Junkies? Am I leaving? And the answer is no, not at all. NBA Draft Junkies is my baby. It's something that I started, 2016, 2017, and I've grown with the channel, and my subscribers have grown, and this is my baby. So I'm not giving up NBA Draft Junkies. The best way for me to describe it would be like, I look at NBA Draft Junkies as like I'm an underground rapper, right? NBA Draft Junkies was the version of me handing out my mixtapes, putting music on Spotify, and I developed like somewhat of an underground following. Working with NBA Big Board is like me signing to a major. Yes, it is a paywall. It is a subscription-based site. So, I would love for you guys to subscribe to the site. But, I'm still going to be the same person. So, how I'm describing it as NBA Draft Junkies will be my mixtapes. It will be for the diehard fans. It will be for those that want to see me do video breakdowns on some international prospect that you never heard of. While NBA Big Board is like signing to a major, you got to have hits. And so I'm going to have more content, of course, covering like the top end of the draft. So it'll be, your Chets, your Paolo Bancheros, your Jabari Smiths. It'll be different because I'll do a lot more writing. Now, one of the things that I did not do a lot of on the NBA Draft Junkies website is writing articles. I basically gave profiles and I just put a video up, and then maybe within the video, I did a lot of talking as far as like voiceovers. But now I have to write more articles, which kind of pushes me a little bit outside of my comfort zone. But that's what this is all about. If you're too comfortable, then are you growing? And so for me, this is an opportunity to grow, expand my writing. And I just think this is like a bigger platform for me. Another issue that I ran into is that YouTube started flagging my videos. And one of my means of generating income was through YouTube. And so I started getting my videos flagged, especially like SEC videos. Like if I do a scouting report on a player that's from the SEC or he played an SEC game, those videos would get flagged and I was not able to monetize them. But what really made me think about doing a shift was I had a couple of videos. It was like a Billy Preston video. Billy Preston playing in Bosnia. And then there was a video from last year's draft that a company from another country flagged it. They basically got a strike. I got a strike, and how YouTube works, if you get 3 strikes, then you lose your account. I don't want to lose my account. So I probably won't be doing many like profile or breakdown videos here on YouTube, but I still would do different videos, but it would be all original content. So, it'd be like the Spaniolo video that I did where I went to the game and I filmed it from my iView. It'd be like, different like web series, documentaries, Q&A. So I plan on doing a lot of mailbag episode. So I'm not leaving the channel, but it will be all original content. I got some creative stuff that I want to do. And so like the video, like breakdowns that I had with the different players and using like footage from the games, those would transition over to NBA Big Board, since I won't have to use YouTube to upload to the site. Other than that, man, I really don't think it would be much of a difference, and I'm looking forward to it. It's an opportunity again to expand, to grow. I would love to turn this into an opportunity where I'm on TV. I had a little taste of that last year at the draft, and I really enjoyed it. I want to do more of it. Another thing that I think will help, or another reason that I decided to join forces with Chad at NBA Big Board. Chad has a very big name in this industry. I think he has over like 445,000 followers on Twitter. He has access to general managers, a lot of stuff that I really don't have right now. But I think the biggest area where it can help me out is on interviews, because the past few years I've had multiple lottery picks that I wanted to come on the podcast and come on the show. I got all the way to maybe like the 5-yard line, and then I would get denied basically because my platform wasn't big enough. I mean, two of the guys were top 10 picks in the past 2 years, and one of them was a lottery pick from 2021. So of course, it's disappointing that I get the player to agree to come on, or I get someone affiliated with the player and they agree to come on my podcast and tell their story. Then it gets to the top and the agent is just like, oh, well, let me see how many subscribers you have, or how many people are listening to your podcast. And I would give them the numbers, and basically they, be like, no. And then I would see that same player do an interview with Shams or Mike Schmitz on ESPN. So I get it, I mean, it's like music industry. That's how I see it. It's like the music industry. Sometimes people aren't going to give you a shot until they see that you've made it, or till they, see you kind of blow up. So that is another reason why I decided to make the jump. I think I have access to give you better content, bigger players, and I'm gonna kill this opportunity. I'm telling you now, I'm really gonna take advantage of this opportunity. But again, I've had someone complain and say, oh man, another great, this is their words, but another great website has joined the paywall. And I get it, some people may not like it, but hopefully some do. If I can get a percentage of the people that have been following me subscribe to the podcast, or not subscribe to the podcast, but subscribe to the work I'll be doing at NBA Big Board, that would be great. But once again, just wanted to let you guys know, I consider like my YouTube audience, my loyal fan base. Some of you guys have been following me or commenting on my page for a few years now. Again, if you want to reach out to me, Raphael at NBA Draft Junkies, you can see somewhere around here, and shoot me an email. I try to respond to as many as I can. If you have questions, you want me to do a Q&A on it, then let me know. But again, just wanted to let you guys know the content is I'm still gonna have content on here. I'm not, transitioning everything over, but it'll be more original content here. So now I gotta be creative. And I'll probably do what I did in 2020, where I was interviewing like some of the subscribers, and we talked about their big board. So I have more stuff like that going on. Right now I'm in Dallas. I'm back home for the first time since November. I came home for a couple of weeks, and I'm heading back over to Europe. So I have some exclusive content coming soon. But once again, it's Raphael, NBA Draft Junkies. Follow me on Twitter, Barlow500, and subscribe to my work at NBA Big Board. It'll be the same scouting reports that probably drew you to the site. A little bit better content. I'm hoping to improve every year. Thanks.